to do what I said I was going to go back to. So I wanted everybody, the four of us, to say what was our...
You need a mic.
...favorite moment of the year on the podcast.
Favorite moment.
Or not just the most memorable, not favorite.
You got to give me time to think about it. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to go first and you're going to go third. Okay. So you got time to think.
We got to just say one?
No. Say whatever is memorable for you. I don't know. I think a funny thing for me was when I had pneumonia and I came and did the podcast
with tissue in your nose.
I had tissue in my nose. I had a face mask on. But I was dedicated to this.
Was we recording? Was we recording?
Yes, we were recording. Okay. I had on sweatpants.
What episode was
match.
that?
Huh?
What episode?
I want to say it was like
it was sometime
5
in April
or something. Was it like 5?
No, it was in April. It was a little before I went to Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So it was in April sometime. So I got to go back to look. So it was definitely well over 5.
Okay.
But
I was thinking because it was just cold when we started.
It was it took a long time to get hot last year. Mm-hmm. So but yeah, I definitely was in sweats and which is nothing because I wore sweats before, but the tissue, the face mask, like I just looked like death. But I was on this fucking podcast.
Dedication, loyalty. I love that shit. What's memorable? We had a lot of good moments. I like that episode when Travis first came. I was watching it like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, sometimes I like just let the podcast play, and I don't like look at it all the time. But I was like really like watching it, and I was looking at Kiera's faces. Like I was like studying, like I was like, Kiera was making some funny ass faces. Like, oh my goodness! Every time we asked Travis something, she was like, "I'm telling you, like, go back. That shit was funny." Was another one I like the episode where I think it was Joy and Kiera, and we was talking about like the stay at home man, and she was like, "Give out men a break." That shit was crazy.
That was crazy because she knows she would never do anything like that.
Yes, I was like, what? It was another episode. I think it was me, you, well, close to me and you. Keita T. I think Matt was there. That shit was funny.
A lot of the episodes with Keita, I think are really,
are really. Or the other one we kept like cracking jokes, like the joke of the day, and everybody was like Googling the jokes. Remember that episode? What episode was that? That shit was. That shit was funny. So I need to go back to my jokes of the day too. That shit was so funny. Let me think. What else? I don't know.
Did you think yet, D?
Man.
Okay, I have another one. One of the other most memorable ones is a more recent episode when we asked a person if they woke up as the opposite sex, what would be the first thing they do? And this male guest answered the first thing he would do if he woke up in a woman's body is a 6'9". And made a 69.
My G, yeah.
And I just thought that was crazy because if I were a man and I woke up in a woman's body, the first thing I would not want to do is suck another man's dick. I'm just saying, like...
You like 6'9". Everything 6'9".
Listen, so we asked that same question. We did the event on last Sunday at the, whatever the event was. We was asking everybody, like, what would you do if you woke up the opposite sex? And we told them what the other guy said. And it was so funny because nobody else said it. Like, everybody was like, well, I'll play with myself or I would get head or something like that. Like,
one guy gave a really good answer. What was it? He was like, he would go and get like credit cards in the female body. So when he go back to male, he has like
a lot of money.
Yeah, like have the extra stability or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's nice.
That was really smart. I was just nasty. Like I just playing with my dick.
I was like, I'd be swinging my dick in the shit.
You have a little teeny penis.
First of all, no,
you have a little penis.
First of all,
little Dick Reed. Look at little the baby Dick Reed.
Pacifier. Car ass pacifier.
Okay, so my dick will be tall and slim.
Tall and slim. I don't know if I would want to have like a long skinny dick or like a short fat dick or like a long fat dick. So it's a lot of different sizes. Like I think I want a curve so I can like hit the spot.
I guess
look like a banana.
I know. Like, do you have a memorable moment?
Can't say.
Or nothing that just stands out.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that was funny. That shit was funny. And she had finger waves.
Did she?
Whoa,
No, the girl.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I really don't remember that.
I
That shit
remember
was
on twice. I think the girls' night and then the one
names.
with them.
Please.
Oh yeah.
We need to get
We need a she said it like 3 more times after that.
Oh.
Stop saying these people.
We need a bleep button. Bleep. We need the bleep.
He can bleep it out.
All right, yeah, because you know we bad with that. I swear. Every time y'all say that every day, we be like, blah, blah,
I'm so
blah,
sorry.
blah.
So sorry. Well, I'll text you. And
You remember when Britney said like
Telling all the business.
like shit?
Yeah.
Don't sue us.
No.
Really. Beat your ass. Maybe.
Who said we're talking about the same people? There's a billion people named everything.
You
in the
right.
world.
You right.
But anyway, I feel like it's a lot more that definitely stands out. Remember that episode when it was one of the first few episodes when Kiki came and me and her like got into it like kind of real bad on the show, and then I was like, you can't come on no more. So then it took a long time for her to come back because I was like, we have to have communication about like, you know, because I didn't like I felt like she was making faces and stuff while I was talking, and I'm like, why are you making faces when you get?
I don't think
But
she
she didn't even
that.
know what I was talking about, so I'm like, why are you making faces? Because you don't know. It's so weird. I didn't like it.
You didn't like the energy her
I
face
didn't
was
like it.
giving off?
I didn't like it.
Oh.
Mm-mm. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, couples, if you gonna come on this show, you gotta have your relationship in order.
Yes,
please.
Know
and
that.
Thank
Know
you.
what you can talk about. What you can't talk about. You need to discuss this shit before, like, because yeah, we got into it real bad after that episode.
I think like with couples or situationships that comes onto the show, like it's like it's open conversation. It's in the stuff that they probably would never even talk about.
But that's why I had to realize that, and that's why I was like, you know what? Let me relax, take it down a couple notches, and let her come back onto the show without me getting offended of if she's saying something or making faces.
Because you learn your partner too, like in any kind of like podcast or whatever.
Yeah,
you learn your partner because
it's a bunch of people that came on who was telling absolute lies about everything.
I mean,
A person, I don't want to get in details. Young people know what I'm talking
like,
about.
Who you talking about.
They was lying. They was talking about how many kids they have, how many people they been with, and the numbers didn't add up.
I don't remember.
Are you talking about a more recent episode?
I'm not saying nothing else. We'll talk about
Damn
that.
it.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, hold up.
But you know what's funny about
I still got a brain
this
fart.
year that we have been doing the podcast?
That was funny.
I was single, in a relationship, single.
You were never single.
In a relationship, engaged, and then an open engagement, which we never got to talk about, but we're still not going to talk about it. And
that's closed now.
It's not closed.
It was never open.
It is open.
It was open for 24 hours.
And you were never
no, it
single.
wasn't. It's still open.
You were never single. You
I'm
like
single.
you worse than the guys that I be telling to get married. You look, you ain't going to be with nobody else.